guys, I am Deanna, and today I am kicking off my journey to this really huge project of decluttering my home. I'm here in my bedroom, which I've never ever filmed in my bedroom before, but this is where we're getting it started. Around here at Everyday Deanna at Home, we're a community of moms and homemakers who are all about living life more simply, and we do that with systems, habits, and routines. And so I am really in a process of decluttering and really simplifying. I live in this lovely home. It's built in the 1950s, 1950 to be exact, and it's not a whole lot of space here. We're working with 1,500 square feet, and the layout of the house is just not necessarily the best use of space, in my opinion. And so we have way more things than what we have space for, and I know that to really simplify and live the peaceful life that I am looking for, we have got to purge. There's a lot of stuff that we need to get rid of. Drop a comment down below. Let me know if you can relate, if you have more things than what you need or more than what you have space for. And sometimes I see these videos of people who live in these really beautiful, big, spacious homes, and I'm like, man, wouldn't that be so nice? But you know what? That's not my story. And so what I have to do is I have to just make the best of what I have, okay? And so maybe I don't have a huge bedroom or a lots of closet space or even a pantry in the kitchen or lots of cabinet space. So working with what I have, I'm gonna make the best of it. And a scripture that really has come to mind since I've been on this journey of simplifying, especially very lately, has been godliness with contentment is great gain. And I don't have the scripture reference for you. I will find it and put it down here somewhere on the bottom of the screen. But yes, I am going to be content with what I have. I'm going to tell God, thank you for what I have, and make the best of what I have right now. And so if you are in a process of decluttering and simplifying, maybe you can relate to some of what I've been saying. And I think something that is a really good jump start is to find a small project or a small task that needs to be done, get that under your belt, and let it propel you from there. So I feel like success breeds success. And I've done a couple of small projects that have really made me happy. I've organized the the space under the sink in my bathroom, and ever since I've organized it, I've put a good system in there. It has stayed and maintained with no problem at all. It's on set it and forget it. I'll link the video up above. I've also organized my desk maybe 3 or 4 months ago, and it has been easy breezy. Doesn't get messy anymore. Everything has a space, and it's when I go into this sounds so silly, but it's true. When I go into my desk drawer or open up the cabinet under my bathroom sink, those spaces make me so happy, because I feel like they are so well organized and they just work so well. And I'm like, if I can have success in these 2 small areas, then I know I can scale it up and apply this to the rest of my house. We're on Christmas break now. In case you didn't know, I am a 2nd grade teacher, and I have 2 weeks of lots of time to get things done. Today's Sunday the 20th, so we're a few days before Christmas, and I have not done any Christmas shopping. And honestly, it's been giving me a little bit of anxiety, because especially one of the hot spots in my home, and I got the term hot spots from this book that I started reading. One of the things that she was saying at the beginning of the book, let me see if I can find it. Okay, so one of the first things that she says is to identify your home's hot spot. And a hot spot is an area that drives you absolutely the craziest. And so I'm thinking dang, my whole house is just given on, depending on the day or time, could be a hot spot. But really, when I think about it, the hottest hot spot in my home is my son's room. His room used to be my sanctuary. It used to be my place of peace, because when I first had him, the whole house would just be a tornado, because I just didn't have time, or not that I didn't have time. I did not have the systems in place, and I didn't know that I needed systems, but I didn't have the systems in place to keep things running, to keep the household running smoothly as I could have. I just didn't have the know-how. I didn't know, but that's why I'm here for you, girl, because in case you didn't know, I'm here to tell you that No matter how bad things seem, like in disarray or in chaos, if you put the right systems and routines in place, it can be better, okay? So I didn't have the systems. My house was always a mess except for one place, and that was my son's room. Like, I always kept his room like really neat and nice and together. And so like if I wanted to have some devotion time and just pray and read my Bible, like if the whole rest of the house was a mess, I could count on the fact that when I go into my son's nursery, like it's just gonna be clean and clear and under control. Like, remember the old Clean and Clear commercial from back in the day? That's how his room always was. But now that he's 4 years old and he's accumulated so many toys and so much things and stuff and clothes that we're hanging on to because, like, what if we have another baby and just all this, his room is a hot mess, and just thinking about it gives me anxiety. And then thinking about the Christmas season and how I know the grandparents gone wild, it gets out of control. They are not going to listen to my husband or myself telling them like it's okay to like hold back on the gifts. They're not going to do that. And so honestly, like every winter, because his birthday is in November and then Christmas is in December, like the stuff comes flooding in, and it seriously literally gives me anxiety thinking about where are we going to put all this stuff. So with that being said, his home is one of the hot spots. That's one of the places that I'm going to tackle first. I have several hot spots in my home. If you've seen my bathroom under sink organization video, you may have noticed that the closet in that bathroom is also a hot spot. That's something like that I also need to tackle. But I've told you, like, it's okay to start small. I have 2 wins under my belt right now, under the bathroom sink and my desk. Love looking at those 2 spaces because it motivates me and it encourages me. It builds me up like, girl, you got this. You can do it, okay? So, underneath my bed, I have had this big bag from ThredUp. And why haven't I sent it off? Like, it's the postage is prepaid. Why am I holding on to this? I don't know. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like seal the bag today because you can see it's already open. Like, it hasn't been sealed. I'm gonna put some more things in here. I have some of my son's clothes. Let me show you. So here's some more clothes from my son. I'm gonna stuff them into the bag, and we're gonna zip this thing. Well, not zip because like it doesn't have a zipper, but we're gonna seal this bag, send it off tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday, and that's gonna be a win for me because it's been under my bed for at least a month. And I have a second bag from ThredUp. So this one, like if the stuff in here doesn't sell, they're just gonna do whatever they do with it. The second bag that I ordered, I was like, actually, the stuff that doesn't sell from there, bring it back to me because I'm putting some like brand new stuff in there, things with tags, and I feel like the stuff that I'm putting in the second bag really could sell. This is going to be a win for me. I'm going to have more space under my bed, and the second bag is also going to be a win for me. I'm just putting it out there because this channel is not only to help encourage, motivate, and inspire you to live more simply, but it's also accountability for me. So just putting it out there that both of the bags by the end of this year, before December 31st, are going to be at somebody's post office, okay? And that's going to clear up space underneath my bed. So it's small, it's not a huge deal, but it's a beginning. So friends, this is video number 1 in my decluttering series, and I don't know if it's really going to be a series or like how often I'm going to be posting these videos, but again, this video is not only accountability for me, but it's also to motivate, encourage, and inspire you that if you have some decluttering that you need to do, girl, get to it. Let's get it done before the new year comes. And if you're seeing this video after the new year, it is never too late. It's never too late. As long as you are alive, you're living, you're breathing, you got this, you can do it. Just getting started on my journey, and I wanted to share it with you guys. If you are on a journey yourselves, or you're thinking about beginning one, to just like decluttering, clearing some things out, simplifying your life, I commend and applaud you. You got this, you can do it, and be sure to subscribe so that you can see like the journey as it unfolds. And I will see you all down in the comments and in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.